this video, I will show you how to make $10 million a day in GTA Online as a solo player. All of these methods are going to be real straightforward, and by the end of the day, you'll be in a better position ahead of the next DLC. This routine is going to give you the best approach to tackle your day's grinding money in the game, so please leave a like and subscribe if you do enjoy content like this, and let's go. So currently, I'm sitting on 34.4 million in my account. I just started by doing an Acid Lab sell mission and made $500,000. I then went to my nightclub and collected my safe money, and then I also made sure that my popularity bar was full. I just went and rebooked a DJ, as well as I left the nightclub, came back into the nightclub, and when you do this, almost 99% of the time there will be a troublemaker inside of the nightclub. And the great thing about this is when you do throw the troublemaker out, you're going to get paid $10,000, which is pretty much just going to cover the cost that you spent to rebook a DJ. So once the popularity bar is full, I just went and headed to my salvage yard and collected the wall safe earnings there too. And to get a full wall safe payout each day, you'll need to salvage a total of 24 vehicles with the tow truck business. Next up, I'm going to make my way to the Acid Lab, just buy some supplies and get some product going in the background. I'm going to activate the speed boost as well, and from here I have gone to my arcade and collected another wall safe of $100,000. In the next part of the money grind routine, I would recommend getting some heavy armor, as we're going to need this. And if you have an agency wall safe, which most of you will, and you've done 200 security contracts every 48 minutes, that will supply an additional $20,000 passively in the background. Now I've just gone to the bunker and resupplied. I've gone and bought some supplies for $70,000. You will need to buy 2 rounds of that if you want to get a full bar, by the way. And from here, I have gone and done the Cayo Perico heist through the Casat car. I was pretty unlucky. I got the tequila as the primary target with this run, but I also recommend, if you don't have one already, get the Sparrow. It's going to save you a lot of time in the long run, and if you guys have done everything up until this point, including the Cayo Perico heist, you should be able to buy a Sparrow. You should be able to afford one. From this point, you can see the elite challenge we completed. We got full loot bags and all hacks were complete. We made just over $1 million. Not too bad. So as you can see, we're at about $36.2 million now. We're at a pretty decent profit, and next we're going to move on to the Clucking Bell farm raid. Everyone says they're getting sick and tired of doing this, and I can't lie, I am a little bit too, but I just make sure that I maybe do this only once or twice a day, if at most. If anything, I really try and do the Cayo Perico heist, as it does profit you the most amount of money. But in the background, this is a great way to make $500,000 from rank 1. Now, a few tips with these: the weapon mission, I'm going to recommend going for target A, and then for the vehicle mission, I'm going to go for target C. These two here seem to work the best for me, and when you get to the heist finale and you're leaving or escaping in the getaway vehicle, just take a right and go up Mount Chiliad here and go along the train tracks. Of course, if you've done the heist in stealth, you will get undetected and you will make $500,000. So from here, I just keep making sure that nightclub popularity bar is full, and I can't lie, this was the week when this garage was on sale, so I did purchase that, but we're not going to worry about that. It was on a good discount, hey. Moving on, we have the time trials here. So the RC Bandito, the Junk Energy time trial, those two alone will make you an additional 100k, and the HSW this week in particular is terminal. And I'm just going to show you a couple of points that you need to keep an eye out with this week's time trial. So just follow the route I'm taking on screen here and follow this road along. Keep going straight till you get to the Pay and Spray and take a left onto the highway. So from this point, keep following along and then take a right on this road here, and then you're going to follow straight along here, take another left, get onto this on-ramp, and then follow along through this tunnel here, and you can just follow straight through from this point along this highway. You're going to need to keep an eye out for the twists and turns, but just get to this point, take a right turn, go through the dirt trail here, and you should make 254k. After this, I've gone to the regular time trial, which is literally just down the road to start it up, so it's super efficient if you do these two together. I've just used a Batty 801 to just jump off this dirt trail here again and just take this road or this path here and follow along here. From this point onward, just keep following the route if you've set a GPS point or a waypoint, and when you get to this point here, just take a right turn, go up the hill over the crest here, and then just slowly try and trundle down to the finish line. You'll make $100,000, and I just recommend doing these time trials. They don't take too long and you can easily profit $500,000. So from this point, I have made sure I've got full body armor, and we're going to move on to the agency VIP contract. I've got a full money guide and I'll link link it down below. You guys can go and check out how to do this. And I keep referencing the body armor. I do recommend you have body armor for this as well. I purchased some armor piercing rounds for this. It's going to make it so much easier to complete it and take out the enemies, and you'll make $1 million. It will take a little bit of time to complete this, but it will be so worth it. From this point, I've gone to the nightclub. We've now got a full wall safe, and from this point, I am going to sell my goods in my nightclub. You can do this in a public lobby, by the way, if you want to profit more money, but if you guys don't want to lose the stock like I didn't want to, I've lost the stock before. It's a terrible feeling, so I did this in an invite only session. It just really takes the pressure off of having people coming after you in a public lobby. Like even with Ghost Organization, I find it still can be a little bit difficult to make all of the waypoints in time, but there should only be, I believe it's 2 or 3 drop-offs. It depends how full your stock level is, but this was a full stock level and I made $1.86 million, which I was really happy about. So this will all make a lot of sense now. In the background, our bunker supplies have been accruing and I have gone and sold to Los Santos. So I was very lucky I got the Phantom Wedge. Now I can't lie, I did use the close application method where if you don't get the Phantom Wedges or you just get a terrible round of delivery vehicles, close the application and start up the sell mission again until you get it. Also, check out how crazy my character is there. Yeah, super bizarre. Anyway, if you use that method, you will lose a little bit of profits, but eventually if you get the Phantom Wedge, it's going to be so easy to do it. So I profited $800,000 from it. And then to round this out, I just did another run of the Cayo Perico heist. This time I got the pink diamond as my primary target, and at the end of it, we made almost $1.6 million, which is much better than the tequila as a primary target. You guys can of course add more to this money grind routine. I found in the end of this, I made about $8 million if you take out the garage and all of the other expenses, but you guys can easily make $10 million, if not more from this. If it did help you out, please go down below, leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. Take care.